Hi YouTube, Profilo Is Back. Today I'm gonna show you how to change the radio system on this Fiat Sedici, quite old car, 2011. I'm gonna remove the mask together with the original radio. I'm gonna put a new one with an auxiliary input and, more importantly, with the pre-amplified outputs for the subwoofer that I'm going to install back in the car. And in this video I'm going to show you how to take directly the power from the battery in the engine section. We're going to pass through the steel plate here between the driver and the engine section, obviously, and then finally we're going to trace cables and go back to the sub. Okay, let's go. Okay, at that point you can pull. Once you have disconnected all the cable, you do have the radio here. As you see, it is old, obviously the original one. You do have only the CD reader that I don't really use, so I don't need it. The reason why I'm changing this is that, first of all, you do not have any auxiliary input, obviously, and more importantly, you do not have preamplified outputs for the sub, okay? That's not good for me. The new radio that I'm going to install is this, classical Kenwood radio. It has only USB and auxiliary input, the cable for the phone, okay? It doesn't have any Bluetooth function. Well, I'm not really sure about that, but actually I found only this radio having preamplified outputs for the subwoofer, so I prefer to have good bass boosts sounds, and so I'm going with it. Let's open it. Very good. And finally, you can see here that we do have the famous two preamplified outputs that I'm going to connect to the RCA cables going to the back to the subwoofer. Okay. After having done all the connections here, I'm going to tell you about the powering procedure for the subwoofer. Okay, it is always connected to the battery of the car. So in order to turn on and off, the radio has a specific output, a specific cable that is called antenna controller, I think, or actually P.CONT, that is power controller, I think. That is under the key. What does it mean? It means that when you turn the key on to power up the machine, the car, and also the radio, this cable is alive. That means that you're gonna find 12 volts here, okay? So it is always off and the subwoofer is turned off. When you turn on the key, you're gonna have 12 volts here that are powering on the subwoofer, okay? Everything comes from the radio, so it is automatically done. But before doing any connection, I just want to verify this with a multimeter, okay? Before mounting the radio, I have to discuss two aspects. First of all, this is a 2-DIN mask, front mask for the radio, and the radio itself is just 1 DIN. So I had to buy this specific mask that is designed for this vehicle. That is a 2-DIN mask with a packet here that is going to occupy one DIN, and the other DIN is obviously going to be the radio, okay, as you see here. Yeah, you're gonna see that. Yes, it's working. This is the normal radio. Let's see if I can listen to something. Yeah, it's working really well. Okay, now that I have finished the installation of the radio in front of the car and everything works, hopefully, I'm gonna install this in the back of the car that is the subwoofer. Okay, before proceeding with the work, I just want to give you an intuition about the amplifier here. This is a 600 watt Kenwood 2-channel amplifier. As you see, we have the left channel and the right channel we're going to connect in the back. And then, since I do have only one speaker here, I'm going to use the bridged configuration, as you see, so that I have a little bit more powerful output. And then these two are the power cable and also the ground cable. I'm gonna use these connectors because I just want to put, this is the original configuration. I'm gonna put this red cable and yellow cable, earth and also power inside this point here, this connector here, and I'm gonna do 2 additional ones because I just want to be able to eventually remove the whole subwoofer. As you see, it is quite big, it weighs a lot, and if also occupies a lot of space. So if I'm gonna need to have more space in the back of the car, I'm gonna be able to simply remove it. Okay, now that I have connected everything, let's test if it actually works. Let's choose a song. Max volume here. Yeah. Okay, YouTube, everything is done here. The radio is working quite perfectly up to now. I'm gonna test also the USB and all the audio capabilities and functions. But up to now, everything is well, so I think that this is a good work, and also the radio obviously is a quite very well product, okay? Bye.